So I think if you're walking into a high-functioning school these days, kids are doing, they're thinking, they're creating, they're making, they're interacting, they're collaborating, they're communicating, they're being critical thinkers, they're being problem solvers. They're more self-directed in terms of their learning, so they can be deep and passionate about something and really express that in ways that are relevant and authentic. We have them working on real-world projects, not artificial word problems from the textbook, and so on.
My name is Scott McLeod. I do a lot of different things. I work with educators all over the world to transform schools into places that facilitate deeper thinking work and give students greater agency over their own learning. That work tends to range pretty widely, from keynoting major conferences to working with larger small groups of superintendents, principals, and teachers, to filming a TED Talk or two, or maybe creating some online STEM videos.
Okay, so in this segment we're going to talk rockets, right?
Rockets, yep.
Okay, what do we got, Mike?
Because I'm trying to reach, interact with, and impact educators and policymakers all across the planet, my online channels are pretty important to me. My blog is where I create and share resources and try to exercise some thought leadership about where schools and classrooms need to go. I believe that curation and resource dissemination are very important, so I use tools like Delicious and Pinterest to organize things that I find on the web, and then I use tools like Twitter and Facebook and LinkedIn and Google Plus to get them out to folks. Carl Fish and I also estimate that collectively the 5 online Did You Know Shift Happens videos have been viewed a total of over 60 million times, as well as countless other instances at workshops and conferences. I like to build and create things. In 2005, I founded Castle, which is now at the University of Kentucky. It's the nation's only academic center dedicated to the technology needs of school leaders. In addition to our coursework, Castle blogs like Connected Principles and School Finance 101 extend Castle's policy and research work. 5 years ago, we started the Iowa One-to-One Institute, which along with some ongoing professional development efforts has facilitated Iowa's transition to over half of its districts having some sort of one-to-one program for students. 2 years ago, we created EdCamp Iowa, which because of its 5 locations is now the largest EdCamp event in the United States. These kinds of informal learning opportunities facilitate teachers' professional development and growth in ways that may not be currently served in their own school systems. Finally, the work that I'm most excited about right now is our new technology integration protocol, TrueDicot, which allows us to focus on deeper thinking, student agency, and authentic real-world work. TrueDicot allows teachers to roll up their sleeves and diagnose and rebuild lessons in units. We're having extremely productive conversations with administrators and classroom educators about this design and redesign work.